Alrighty guys, we're hopping into another Dragon Ball Legends video. So this one's going to be a little bit different from my standard PvP gameplay showcase videos, right? This one's going to be an in-depth guide to grinding Zenkai Trunks. I just want to go ahead and put a disclaimer out that I do believe that this grind should not be done in one day. It shouldn't be done in one sitting. Go ahead and spread yourselves out on this one, guys. You don't have to max this guy out in one shot, right? It's going to be too much work. You're going to burn yourself out from the game. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm going to go ahead and put some timestamps in the description below so that you guys can get what you need out of this video right quick. So you can get right into grinding. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and the first part of the video I wanted to go over is grinding said Trunks to Red Star 7. Made easy with the boost units. Right, so we're going to go ahead and look at the boost units right here. It's going to be a little bit unrealistic for you to have all of these units right here, especially considering that one of them is an LF. But having some of them is better than none, and it'll make all of the difference in the world when you go ahead and start grinding for the Z power. So you're going to want to go ahead and go into the Trunks event right here, the Legends Road Hope. So you're going to go, it's going to be in the middle of everyone, it's going to be the Gohan tile. So you're going to go ahead and click on that, and you want to go ahead and build your team. I have my team nice and neat right here, all the units, and if you don't have all these boost units, there's also make sure to remember that this guy is also a boost unit. And then this EX Future Gohan is also a boost unit as well. So you can get up to like almost 500 Z power from using this team right here. So if you're lucky enough, you know, make sure you are using all the boost units. All right, so going on to the second part of the video is I want to go over how many, like, you need to be able to use your resources. So you are going to need a lot of skip tickets, a lot of energy tickets. That's just how the grind is going to be. So once you are done with getting all the Z power from it, you're obviously going to want to level him up. You want him to be at the best that he can be, so you can do all of these other missions, right? So you can get all the challenges complete on these, and so that way you can use the skip tickets. Because if you don't already know this, unless you knew, you cannot use skip tickets on these missions unless you have all of the challenges completed. And so this mission, or this tile that I just clicked on, was the Goku tile, right? So this is the tile that gives you the Rising Souls and the Super Souls for Trunks. And then, need be, he also needs Blue Souls, right? So if you are short on those, make sure you're going over to the bonus battle or doing some adventures, right? In order to make sure you're all stocked up on these souls so that you can soul boost him. So I'm going to go ahead and show my Trunks real quick. I'm going to show how he is indeed soul boosted, and he's actually at Zenkai 1 right now. Alright, so this is him right here. He's at Zenkai 1, Red 7, and he has all the boards that I can open up right now. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and segue into the next part of the video. What I want to go over is that adventures and co-op coins for Zenkai souls. So if you don't know, once you get this little gold tile that I have right here, so you leveled up all his soul boosting, you want to get into Zenkaiing, you're also going to need some Zenkai souls. So it's separate from the Rising Souls and the Super Souls, right? So if you go and click on these are all Zenkai tiles. So I'm going to go ahead and look at this one right here since I don't have this one unlocked. So if I look right here, you go over here, for this tile, outside of the standard soul boosting items, you have your Trunks Rising Souls, your Blue 2 Rising Souls, and then there's Zenkai Souls right here. So if you're wondering on how to get these, so there's a couple ways to get these. So the first one that I want to go over is through adventures. Okay, so I go right here and I go into my job list. I'm going to go ahead and see how this job right here says job rank Zenkai Blue 1. So this, if you go into the details, it has the potential to drop me either the Blue 1 Zenkai Souls, Blue 2, or Blue 3 Zenkai Souls. So you want to get a lot of those so you can throw those on your adventures list so that you can start grinding those up early or while you're doing the grind. That way, as you're Zenkaiing, you're soul boosting as well, right? And then so in order to get those adventures is simply by doing co-op itself. By completing a co-op match, you will get some of these adventures. Right, and there's also I should also mention that there's like a Zenkai rank 2, right, that will give you the other souls for further Zenkai boost. And then another way to get these Zenkai souls is when I'm running low on some of them, I'll sometimes buy them off of here. off of the exchange shop with the dual coins. So if you scroll down, you'll see that they have the option to get the different Zenkai souls. So here's the red ones, the yellow ones, the purple ones, the green ones, and then here we have the blue ones, which are the ones that you're mostly gonna need right here. So if you're gonna be grinding a lot, you're probably gonna accumulate a lot of these dual coins here. So you should be good on spending a little bit of dual coins here and there for the Zenkai trunks. But if I'm gonna be completely honest, it's gonna be more worth to spend it on some of these guys up here, or the Z power especially. All right, and then so I'm also gonna go ahead and explain. Moving on with the dual coins itself. So the co-op itself does have reset. If you see right here where I'm clicking at, it says 0 limited time rewards left today. So every day at reset, when it registers a new day for the game, you will have 3 limited time rewards. So when it has that, you'll get 100 tickets of these tickets right here to Zenkai him. You'll get 100 dual coins, and that really helps us. That's why I also want to bring it back to what I said earlier. I don't think this grind is meant to be done in one day, because you do get those 300 dual coins, you do get those 300 tickets, and those 300 tickets are good enough for one multi. So we're gonna go ahead and look at the banner right here. So we go back and we look at the banner, and you can see that 300 tickets equates to 1 summon, and I figure that it takes about I would say like 10 summons, around 3,000 tickets to get 1 Zenkai level, depending on how lucky you get with the Zenkai drops. So that's how that's gonna work. So you get these tickets from completing co-op in order to summon on this banner right here to get the Zenkai power required to go up the stages in Zenkai, right? So make sure you are doing your resets, your daily co-op sessions. Okay, so now we're gonna go further into co-op for the next part of the video. We're gonna go ahead and explain bringing your trunks into co-op with boost units. Okay, so something different from when the other Zenkai grind was released. So we're gonna go ahead and, oops, did not mean to click on that. We're gonna go ahead and go into the news. Let's get right into the news here, right? And you can go ahead and look at the hyperdimensional co-op. So get summon tickets and aim for Zenkai Awakening, right? So we just went over that. But now there's boost units. So these boost units, they give you more summon tickets. So you're not gonna get as much as from the limited time rewards, right, of those tickets, but you'll get around like 35 to 45 as long as you bring in these boost units. So from left to right, you have like most of the new units. So again, it might be a little unrealistic for you to have all of these units, right? But use whatever you can. In this matter, it doesn't make the biggest difference in the world. You should still just, whichever units that you have, you should just put them in there, right? So we're gonna go ahead and look at our co-op lineup right here. We're gonna go ahead and check it out. So from left to right, like in the boost units page, we have the boost units right here so that we can maximize the amount of tickets that we get per run. Alright, and then for the final part of the video, I'm gonna go ahead and be showing my trunks and in co-op, and then against the Vegito Blue in co-op. And it's basically to try to just go into, not necessarily an argument, but an explanation as to why this trunks will eventually surpass the Vegito Blue just in this co-op. Right? So this trunks is, as he Zenkais more, as you soul boost him more, he's progressively going to be better and better and better. And slowly but surely, over time, you're going to want to take in this trunks over the Vegito Blue. So let's go ahead and try to find a match, and we'll go ahead and show him off. Alright, gonna go ahead and be queuing up with Tunaspard. He's also running a trunks. Alright, go ahead, he's gonna dodge that. Kinda just, you don't really need to do too much thinking when it comes to this, right? You're kinda just pressing cards here. Alright. Do this, gonna go ahead and transform right here. Oh, they're in the middle of an impact clash, right? So this is gonna actually do a lot of damage. You kind of want to go for those. You almost want to fish for those because those do a lot of damage right there. The way you get those is like you and the AI clash at the same time, and then your teammate goes and he basically attacks him as well. Don't tap attack him. Don't blue card him, or else it'll cancel it out. Alright, so I have my Rising Rush here. What I like to do is I like to press the taunt button and kind of just like wait for him to go ahead and just Rising Rush. I kind of just sit back and wait for it. I'm going to go ahead and use the main so I can get that blue card though. Let's see if he activates the Rising Rush. Right, there it is. Now we can go ahead and do a super Rising Rush right here. So I'm going to go ahead and choose Blast so that I can get that blue card in. And we're going to be doing a really good amount of damage right here. Okay, this might kill. Alright, perfect. So that was just, see how easy that was? Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and hop into it with Vegito Blue. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and queuing up again with Tomasu, running a Red 7 Trunks. Alright, so I just want to go ahead and say my biggest gripe about this Vegito is that, so watch, you'll see this opening sequence where I'm going to go ahead and show off the blast armor right there. I'm going to go ahead and draw these right cards. I'm going to go ahead and recover Q using all these arts, right? And if you saw that, I try to put some debuffs on him, but he cancels debuffs. This AI cancels debuffs. So it's just, you take a big part of him out of this, like, this whole fight, right? Because those debuffs, like, they do a lot. And so it just makes him feel a lot weaker against him. So we're going to go ahead and hit the taunt right here. Wait for him to RR. The Trunks, too. So we can do a super RR. Right here, just wait for him right here. He might be waiting on me. I'm going to go ahead and initiate it. Alright, so we go ahead and get the super RR right here. I'm going to go with a green card. Alright, so we're doing decent damage, but not as much damage as when we did it with Trunks, right? And we got a perfect. So this is going to do even more damage. So we had like almost like 18 million with Trunks. Like 7 million. That's not that great. So already I want to be using my Trunks over this guy, right? It might be due to the fact that I already have him at Zenkai 1, but it feels like a lot better with him. Another thing that I have an issue with this Vegito, watch, I'm gonna go ahead and save my buddy here. And I kind of get stuck right there. I can't sidestep right there because he has that cover rescue where he protects against the blast attacks. But since he tries to do that animation and fails when it's not that, he kind of just gets frame trapped a little bit there, and it can be a weakness for sure. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and just try to finish this off as soon as possible, and then go ahead and just hit him with the. Another thing is that please don't try to like just, if you are gonna bring Vegito Blue, I'm not saying he's terrible for this, right? He's probably the second best. He's second to Trunks in terms of this, but don't go for the LF every game, the legendary finish, right? Because it just prolongs the match, and people are just trying to get, you know, they're just trying to go. They're trying to one after the other, right? They want to just keep on going, and you know, it can be frustrating. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and see how much tickets we get here. So, like again, if you're new and you're not exactly know what to do, and in terms of these tickets, so these are the tickets I'm talking about. You get these from completing this, and then you use those to level up your Trunks to make them stronger. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next one.